Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
You just don't know what to say when you hear something like that.
Disbelief and shock are what neighbors of 40-year-old Corey Terlecki are feeling after finding out her death is being investigated by police.
Fargo police say the 22-year-old person of interest, Landon Loegi, has been arrested in southern Minnesota for a parole violation. They are planning to question him. Now, police were called to 15th Avenue and 34th Street South last night after a neighbor went to check on Terlecki and found her unresponsive. Police say that blood was found at the scene, adding it doesn't appear to be a random act of violence. They think the two people knew each other. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop spoke with neighbors about Terlecki and how this is impacting their neighborhood.
The routine of those who live in the townhomes off of 34th Street South was disrupted Sunday night.
And that's when I saw all these yellow ribbons, and so none of us knew what was going on. When the police came and talked to her, they said that we are finding out too.
Many of the people living in the 12 townhomes say they had a sleepless night knowing that one of their neighbors will not be seen again.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, nobody could, what was going on. But to hear that, that she was gone, a good friend and neighbor, it's upsetting to you, because you can't help but care.
95-year-old Helma Mitchell says she just talked with Corey a few days ago when Corey was on her way to work.
Just a very, very nice person and real friendly, because I knew Corey was close to her mom, because every once in a while, that's one of the things I'd catch her. She would go and go meet mother and stuff like that. So
Mitchell says that her small townhome community tries to look out for one another.
It's just a nice community. I've always felt safe here.
Mitchell said that one of her neighbors was the one that found Corey. They were concerned after her garage door was open from Saturday into Sunday.
When I went to get the mail on Saturday, the car was there. Okay. And the reason I particularly noticed that one of the windows was down. Oh. And, you never leave your car window down.
Another neighbor told us that they didn't see her car on Sunday. We asked Fargo police about Corey's car. Is her vehicle missing?
At this point, I'm not prepared to answer that question.
Fargo police say they are looking into whether this is connected to a drug crime. They want to remind the public they don't have a suspect at this time. They will question Landon Luigi, but if there's a chance he's not involved, they may have to search for a new person of interest. Police say they will keep the public updated. Mike?
All right, thanks, Ashley. Police sent the body for an autopsy today. They are hoping to get the cause of death by tomorrow.
There are new developments on the major heroin and fentanyl crisis in the metro. 4 new arrests were announced today. Brandon Baer, Christian Harris, Tyrone Wilburn, and Chase Fliginger are facing multiple federal charges for selling fentanyl. Each could do 20 years in prison and pay $1 million fine. More arrests are expected, and investigators are still highly concerned about these drugs in the community. Clay County Jail staff will soon be carrying Narcan, saying people are bringing drugs in more often and they can't always catch it.
Our other fear is if we have a deputy patting to somebody down and they come across a powder or they come across it, if they're exposed to it, they're gonna overdose within minutes.
Fargo police will be reallocating 3 detectives to their narcotics unit to try and make headway on developing drug investigations.
One person had to break a window to escape a home that was on fire today. The call came around 2:15 this afternoon in North Fargo. The fire started outside the house, and by the time crews arrived on the scene, any flames on the porch were put out. The house, however, was filled with smoke. 2 people were inside the house at the time. Both got out safely, one of them having minor injuries. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
Sunny and a little warmer, not too bad for a Monday. Let's head over to Hutch Johnson to see how tonight will look. Hutch?
Well, it's been a breezy day across the valley. We've had some cooler temperatures as a result of some Canadian air backing its way back in. So a north breeze in 60s as we head outdoors this evening for our outdoor plans. We've seen some beautiful clouds thanks to Rod for sharing this photo up in Lake of the Woods County. That's a rainbow with the gray skies up there that took place yesterday. A few, popcorn cumulus clouds out there, nothing to be too concerned about. Temperatures slipping into the 50s for the majority of our evening. Overnight, no low 30s out there. That's the good news. No frost or freeze warnings here. and it looks like warmer weather is right around the corner. Andrea, I'll have details on that in just a moment or two.
Thanks, Hutch. A railroad crossing has been closed for almost a year, according to some people who live near it in Fargo. They contacted our whistleblower hotline saying it's inconvenient and wanting to know what's taking so long. Valley News Team's Cornelius Hawker figures out who's responsible for this closure and asks them if they plan on reopening it.
I've been here for 2 months, you know, and it's been closed as far as I remember.
This railroad crossing, right between 1st and 3rd Avenue North in Fargo on 19th Street North, has been closed since last July, according to people who live in this area. We talked to Fargo's transportation engineer to see why it's been closed.
I know the railroad came in last fall to do some maintenance on a switch that they have on the spur line, that they've had some troubles with the switch operating correctly.
BNSF released a statement to us saying, in part, this crossing is currently being worked on, and they've talked to the city about closing it because it's a redundant crossing, meaning there's another crossing just a few feet away from it.
We've wanted it to be put back together. I sent the railroad a couple emails through the winter saying, let's open this up now. We got an early spring. They still seem to be not scheduling it to get done. So we are going to get after them and try to get that thing open here shortly.
I'm sure it's going to be done. I just don't know when. I'm sure it'll be done before fall freeze up, you know.
Cornelius Hawker, Valley News Live.
BNSF says while they're talking with the city about what to do with the redundant crossing, they plan on reopening it, but they didn't give a date for that opening. This story came to us through our whistleblower hotline. If you need help uncovering an issue in your community, give us a call at 237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will go to work to expose the truth.
Many of you know the refugee population is growing in Fargo-Moorhead, but what you might not know is that the people here could be at risk of certain diseases, possibly brought by some of the new Americans. The Centers for Disease Control says tuberculosis is the leading cause of death from infectious disease worldwide, and many refugees are coming from countries where TB infections are widespread. Some doctors are now recommending everyone living in a resettlement area get tested for TB. Tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, immigration and relocation reporter Bradford Eric walks you through the risks to your health.
Travel through the FM area tonight through early tomorrow morning is liable to be a bit slower than normal. Some work on that massive I-94 reconstruction project at 8th Street in Moorhead moves to the interstate tonight, and that means one lane of traffic in each direction between 8th and 20th Streets. The work will start around 8 tonight and will continue until 5 in the morning, just before morning commute gets going in earnest. And this isn't a one-night-only deal. The Minnesota DOT says you'll be putting up with these lane closures for about 3 weeks.
With only a week before Minnesota's legislature must adjourn, lawmakers still haven't reached a deal on transportation funding. Governor Mark Dayton presented 2 proposals today. One would fund road and bridge repairs by increasing license tab fees and adding a 5-cent gas tax increase. The other would generate $400 million from higher license tab fees without a gas tax and existing general fund revenues.
You know the saying, their beaks can hold more than their bellies can, where thousands of pelicans have returned to a favorite spot in North Dakota.
And we have mid-60s for highs today in the Fargo area. Some warmer air is heading our way. We also experience gusts over 20 miles per hour. It looks like a quiet night of weather across the valley.